Welcome back, students of music history. Today, we are going to talk about one of the earliest American choral composers. His name was William Billings, and he was from Boston. He wrote this little tune called Chester in the late 1760s. It was first published in the year 1770 in a book called The New England Psalm Singer, which was very popular at the time. The nature of this tune was patriotic, meant to rouse the general population in opposition to the crown. He was very, very involved at that level with the American Revolutionary War. Because, they got tired of paying tax on their tea. He and his wife had quite a number of children. However, he ended up addicted to snuff. It's like tobacco that you snort, and they would have these fancy little gold snuff boxes and carry them around kind of as a sign of wealth. Well, that didn't work out so well. He ended up bankrupt, but not because of his snuff addiction, because of the horrible copyright laws at the time. See, he wrote all these great songs, and when it came time to pay him for his work, they basically gave him, less than pennies on the dollar. The copyright holders, the people that actually published it, were the ones that kept all the money, and he got nothing. So, he probably was buried in a pauper's grave, kind of like what happened with Mozart. Interesting side note, the tune here has nothing to do with the word Chester. That's just the town where he wrote it. Okay, it was that's all it is. He wrote it in the town of Chester. During the Revolutionary War and just prior to it, this tune was actually the unofficial national anthem, and would have become the national anthem if it weren't for that other little guy that wrote that other tune. Yeah. Francis Scott Key wrote a little poem, and they set it to a British drinking song, pretty much. So let us take a listen to what is known as one of the most popular songs from the American Revolution.
The time of shade, their iron bound, and slavery clad the galling chains. We fear them not, we trust in God. New England's love forever reigns. And the coin and Clinton too,
And that is what could have been our first national anthem. So you can hear how patriotic that is, and he really pulled no punches with what he thought of the British monarchy. All right, next week, looking forward, we will start looking at a classical concerto. This is where one instrument is featured out in front of the orchestra.